What up, everybody? This is Bam Bam Searches It All, and today we got a quarter hunt and fill number 15, box number Jordan. All right, everybody. Well, I was hoping to get this box into hunt and fill number 14, but I already closed out that video. I got the teller the bank box of quarters that she needed, so we're just going to make this a two-part hunt. So let me get the box ready to pop, and we'll pop the top together. All right, everybody, we got the box. Last break is yours for your listening pleasure. All right, this side, I don't see any fancy schmancy. All right, well, you know the deal. I'm going to go ahead and flip this box upside down, and if I don't have any enders, I'll bring you in after 10. I forgot to make mention of two quick things before I get into these. Ugly Book 1 and 2 are missing one each. We need some Uglies. And then we had some downgrades, and we did get an addition to the third Ugly Book, which is the State Quarters. Iowa Philly was an ad. And then there were only a couple of upgrades in the Danskos, which are the niceys. And then I'm also working with these different varieties that I'm looking for as far as the errors go. And obviously, we need to get some West Points. We're in a little bit of a drought, but that's all right. Anyways, let's hit these rolls, and I'll bring you in after 10. All right, everybody. Well, halfway through the box, I've only got a couple little niceys. Let's talk about this one first. If you see these extra steps on the end, this one's actually in really good condition, so it's the only reason why I'm even gonna consider selling it for a few bucks. But this is a machine doubling of extra steps, so some people do have a collection for that. All right, also Leaky Bucket 2015 Homestead. It's only on the Philly, and I believe this is my first Leaky Bucket. So this die chip that's on the reverse of this 2015 is pretty cool find. I did not see any doubling in the window, and I did not see any snow on the roof, so it looks like this only has the Leaky Bucket. So cool find regardless. And 1997 Philly Ugly Book, finally gonna close that out right there. Anyways, unless I get some crazy finds, I'll bring you in after 25. Just no silver, no W's, no really like anything to jump and scream out of the chair. Well, unfortunately, rolls are done, but this is why we hunt them, because you never know what's on the inside. Here are a handful of potential upgrades, plenty of potential downgrades, and real quick, let's start with this 2015 WDDR 001 Blue Ridge Parkway. There's a good little snapshot showing the doubling in the steps on that one. And then we've got the 2015 Philadelphia Homestead Leaky Bucket. And there's the large die chip on the bucket. So there's a recap for those two. Let me bring you back in just a flash, and we'll go over the books. All right, everybody. Well, administrative duties are officially in the books. 73D is all we're missing for book 1 and book 2. Book 3 is obviously the State Quarters, and we got, a little ways to go with that, but we are now officially, after knocking off the 1997 Philadelphia at 0 Ugly Books, so it's just pure downgrade from there. We're not looking for anything else. 74D, 76D, and 88D were all downgrades in Book 1. 1997 Philly was an ad. 2003 Denver, Illinois was a ad also, with the 09 Philly ad of Northern Mariana Islands, which it wasn't that ugly, but it was ugly enough where I'm like, all right, this has enough schmooch on it. So here's a quick snapshot. We're just missing that 73D, which is, should be common in my area, but you never know. And a quick little snapshot of Ugly Book 2 that's now complete, thankfully. And we did knock off the Iowa was last video. Oh, I forgot to knock it off here. The Denver for Mariana Islands. But I will do that. I did knock off the Denver for Illinois. So here's a quick little peek at the Ugly Book number 3. Just a quick little snapshot here of, you know, we're looking. See, it's not that ugly, but I was like, well, it's kind of ugly enough, so we'll just throw it in there. 2009s are uncommon. They're low mintage years, so coming into, you know, circulation, they're, you know, not too common. So to find a super ugly one is, you know, it's a little bit on the light side of finding it. So no ads to the second or to the first Dansko book for 1932 to 1998, but these are the 4 that we're missing, and Delaware 1999D did get an upgrade. So real quick, of course, we're light on silver. This was the first silver I found. That is the silver that got me going in this hobby. As I go through this, I apologize for the glare, but shout out to my family first and foremost, as always, for giving me the time of day to actually do this fun little hobby. And shout out to my tellers. You know who you are if you're watching. I appreciate you for the coinage. Without the coinage, I wouldn't have the content, so I do appreciate you. And last and most definitely not least is the community. Big shout out to everybody that has liked, comment, and subscribed. I do appreciate it. Even when it's hunts like this, I do appreciate the likes, even though, you know, we're not getting the finds that we'd like to have. But, you know, hey, I do appreciate the positivity, regardless of you know, the no silver or the no W's or the no real varieties. I mean, we did bang, you know, a couple on this hunt, but hey, anyways, I'm not sure what's going to be coming out next, but I do appreciate a like if I can get one, even though the finds were pretty weak. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.